It's Monday morning! We're late!
Good morning!
Good morning!
Good morning!
Good morning!
Happy Monday! It is yet another wonderful Monday morning, and we are so excited to be here with you. That's Ashley.
That's Noah.
And we are your hosts. How was your weekend?
I had a really good weekend.
Did you? What did you do?
We had a festive weekend. My daughter's friend moved back into town, and we went downtown together and saw the reindeers. They had a big Christmas celebration down there.
How fun!
Yes, and the baby loves the Christmas lights.
Yay.
Yes, so it was lots of fun, and then went to my mother-in-law's for crafting yesterday.
Nice!
Yes, how was your week? Oh. Did I do what?
Did you see any flying reindeer?
No, well, I don't think they fly until Christmas Eve.
Oh, they only fly on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And only Santa's reindeer.
Yes, not every reindeer. These were just regular old.
Just regular reindeer.
Christmas
Did they have
reindeer.
the sleigh dogs downtown too? Sometimes they have like the
Oh, I
sleigh
missed them
racing
if they
dogs.
were there.
Ah, those are so cool to see. My weekend was good. What did I do? I worked on glazing some pottery.
Yay.
I moved most of my stuff out of my apartment into my new place. And I think that's it.
That's a good weekend.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. It went by quick. My arms and shoulders are a little sore, so must mean I was working hard.
Yes, and you have a big pottery show this weekend, right?
Yes, my
selling
first
some of your
ever
stuff.
pottery market is this Saturday, so
That's
get ready
exciting.
for that. Yeah, it'll be a learning experience. I'm excited.
Nice. You'll have to take some pictures of it and show us
yes,
what you
I
do.
will. Yeah,
Well, this is a short week for us this week.
it is.
It is because it's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving week. I cannot believe that it's Thanksgiving week.
Unbelievable.
But I'm excited to spend some time with family this week and eat all the delicious food.
What's your favorite part of Thanksgiving?
Oh, years ago, my favorite part were the noodles that my grandma would make every year. But I think now, I don't know. It sort of depends. We've been switching up our Thanksgiving traditions. We have lots of different things.
That's
now.
fun.
Yeah,
That's fun.
always something good.
Do you have just one Thanksgiving dinner, or do you have to go multiple families? I know you've got a big family.
Yes, well, my parents are divorced, so I do have to do 2 Thanksgivings, one at my dad's and one at my mom's.
On the same day, though?
Same day, yep, we do.
That's a lot.
Snackier things at my dad's earlier in the day, and then a meal at my mom's later.
Okay, that makes it better.
Yeah, it works out.
Yeah.
It's good. What about you?
We're hosting this year.
I went to your hosted Thanksgiving one year.
You did!
And I did. I
Yes.
lived at your house for a minute.
You did. That was fun. This is my side of the family, not Chris's. We're seeing them on the weekend. But
Okay.
we've got my aunt and grandma and stuff coming over. So
Fun. What's your favorite part?
food-wise, the stuffing.
Oh, stuffing. I've never been a big stuffing fan.
Well, my grandma makes it where she puts big pieces of sausage and onion and celery in it. So there's a lot to it, and
that
it's
sounds
really good.
delicious. Yum.
So that'll be fun. But then what about the day after?
The day after is
What about
Friday.
Black Friday?
I do not celebrate Black Friday.
Never have, never will?
I've been Black Friday shopping. I think it is one of the worst creations. I don't like going shopping on a regular day.
Okay.
So if you add weird hours and far too many people and chaos, that's a nightmare for me. So I don't Black Friday shop. Okay. I like Cyber Monday.
All right. At home in your pajamas.
Yes.
Perfect.
So do you Black Friday shop?
I used to a lot. I'm open to it if I need a deal. I love a deal. I love a deal more than I hate a crowd.
See,
So,
I don't love a deal more than
we
I
go.
hate a crowd.
Yeah.
Oof.
So we'll see. I haven't checked out the ads yet, but we'll see. I might be there.
Okay, all right. If I need anything, I'll just call you.
Yes.
Then. Okay,
Yes.
great.
I'll line up outside.
Perfect. Well, we do have some other things going on before we get to the holidays, so we should probably talk about that.
I think
shouldn't
so.
we? All right. Today, Monday, we have cardio drumming this afternoon at 3 o'clock. And I might have a special Thanksgiving song or two.
Ooh.
Just because it's festive.
Why not?
I might have given Ashley a quick preview of it earlier.
Ooh,
but
it's going to be good. You should be
it'll
there.
be fun. So 3 o'clock in the gym.
Tomorrow on Tuesday at 10:30, we've got a group going to the Midwest Miniatures Museum and then to lunch. What kind of things are miniature there? Everything?
Everything is miniature, so it's all to-scale miniature replicas. So of houses, of built like historical sites, it's all to-scale miniatures.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I love tiny things.
I love tiny things. I'm very excited.
If you stick around, you can go to line dancing at 2 o'clock in the gym tomorrow.
And you actually should, even if you go on the trip, you should
you'll
be back in time.
I
think so.
Well, there you go. Everyone line dance.
You can do it all. And on Wednesday, November 22nd, we have musical reminiscing in the atrium at 2 p.m., which is always just a lovely time.
So nice. At Thursday, instead of our regularly programmed Thursday night program, said program a lot there, we are going to be showing A Charlie Brown Christmas at 7:30 on channel.
No, we are not.
No, we are not. We will be showing A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
We won't skip Thanksgiving and go right to Christmas.
It deserves its own day.
We'll give Thanksgiving its moment.
And Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is classic Thanksgiving,
really
no matter
is.
how old you are.
It's got buttered toast, popcorn, jelly beans, all of the most important food groups in the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. I love Charlie Brown. Oh, so cute.
Me too. So tune in at channel 954 at 7:30.
Perfect. And then Friday morning, we've got Meeting of the Mugs. So you can head on up to the auditorium at 10 a.m., bring your coffee mug, and enjoy some conversation and coffee with your friends.
Beautiful. A Saturday afternoon at 2:30 in the Arts and Crafts room, we've got our open artist session, which means you bring whatever project you're working on and you come down to the Arts and Crafts room and work on it with your friends.
So you don't have to work on it alone.
Exactly. A little social time,
nice.
a little crafting.
Yeah. And then Sunday at 4 o'clock, we have our Vespers program in the auditorium. So make sure you head on upstairs for that.
Yes. That's our week.
That's our week. It's a weird week.
It's a weird week, but it's a good week.
It's a good week. It's always a good week at Freedom Village.
Aww.
I know. Oh, should we talk about something we're thankful for?
Oh, yes, we should.
We should. It is Thanksgiving week, so we've had a lot of time to think about what we're thankful for.
Yeah.
What are you thankful for, Ashley?
I'm thankful for my children, which is corny and everyone says it, but it's so bittersweet to watch them grow. But I'm so thankful for the stage they're in right now, and I'm gonna make myself cry. So what are you thankful for?
Well, I don't have any children.
Yes.
I'm thankful for your children. I love your children.
They love you too.
I've been really focusing on being more grateful and adopting an attitude of gratitude lately.
You have.
Which sounds really corny, but it really kind of changes your mindset. So I'm just thankful, I mean, for so many things. I think probably too many to count. The people in my life, the residents here, we have so many great opportunities, and I'm so blessed. I love it.
I'm so grateful for us.
For the Monday morning show.
That was beautiful.
Well, anyway. We have a really great interview this week with Jan Vandenbosch, and we are so excited to show you some of her talents and what she was able to share with us. So let's check it out now.
Good morning, all of you people. Good morning this morning. Good morning?
Good morning.
Yeah, although we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But Jan has always been someone I've been interested in and talking to because she's got so many qualities and so many different pieces of information. But I know one of the things is that sitting there. We'll get to that later, but I want to talk about your background in food, particularly in baking, because I know you're an excellent baker. Where did that all start?
Well, my dad started Zeeland Bakery, and I worked there when I was 14.
Where was that bakery?
Zeeland.
In Zeeland.
It's right downtown. It's still up.
Is it still there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's the fourth person that owns it. Yeah.
It's still good quality stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Were you a baker there? What did you do there?
No, I was a clerk.
You took
But
the
my
money?
dad didn't teach me how to decorate cakes. And that's what you're...
That's really what
Yeah.
is important.
I'm
the
not
decorating.
always a good baker, but...
Oh, good cake. What's your favorite way to decorate a cake? Many layers or a flat cake? What do you like best?
Oh, it really doesn't matter. wedding cakes I always made separate.
How many tiers? 3 tiers?
Oh, I made a 7 one.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, that's got to happen.
Actually, in the Zeeland Museum, there's a picture of a huge cake from FMB. I decorated that one.
You did?
Yeah. When I worked for my brother, not when I...
Was your brother in the...
See, my dad sold the bakery to my brother.
Oh, okay.
And when my children were in school, I worked for him 1 day a week as a cake decorator.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to open my cake shop, but I didn't want to go into competition with him.
Mm-hmm.
So then he sold that, and he opened a small coffee shop here in Holland. He didn't want anything to do with cakes. I thought, ooh, there's my chance.
There's your chance. I'll get into the cake bakery.
So I found a nice shop.
Where was that?
You know where Lakehead Pools are on Washington?
On Washington?
There's a strip mall there, and he had just built that, so the building was brand new. So what I rented was all brand new, so I could start from scratch.
You had all of your equipment in there. Did you bake the cakes there too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
So first I worked just by myself a few days a week.
yeah.
And then I moved, after my lease was over, I moved to the corner of 32nd and Washington.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's a strip mall there too.
Uh-huh.
But of course then I got so much busier.
Now your business
I
got
needed
bigger and bigger.
employees.
And your reputation spread all over, and so
that
more
was
people want.
Yeah, so I had both of them for about 12 years.
12 years.
And then...
And you had children all during this time?
No,
too?
they were in college.
Oh, they're gone by
Yeah.
that time. Okay.
Yeah, I never worked when my kids were home.
Oh, okay. So this was afterward.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Then Don retired, and I thought, I don't want to work.
didn't want to work
We
anymore.
wanted to travel and do other things, so I sold
think
it.
that sounds right. And you've done a lot of traveling. I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested in the fact that you did all that. But one other thing comes to mind when I talk about your cakes. You also are a great cookie baker, and you bake what is called, is that a cracklin?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
They're kind of popular at Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's what you call them, cracklin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I come from the Chicago area, and we always call them Chicago girls.
I know.
So I don't know where that came from, but
it's the same.
It's the same batter. It's the same.
Only they're shaped different.
They're shaped differently.
Yeah.
But as soon as you take a bite, they crackle, and
Yeah,
so that's a
there you
good
go.
thing. So, oh, that's wonderful. I know you of all that, but you have other talents as well, and you made a demonstration here of something. These are
Well, what I got into during COVID, Linda Yonker needed snowflakes for her empty Christmas trees, and she wanted to, she works in the inn,
yes.
and she wanted to decorate it into snow. So she left all the Christmas trees up, and then she asked the residents to make snowflakes.
Yes.
So then I went online to see what ideas you could get, and then they had quilling snowflakes. So I Googled some more, and pretty soon they showed these cards that you can make with flowers and animals, and
It's just amazing.
can you see that?
Look at even this. She's even, I don't know
But
if we can
anyway,
get a
then-
good shot of this, but this is pretty interesting. She even does do a bird. It looks like a cardinal. It looks
Yeah.
so good.
Well, anyway, then Lenny and I said, hey, let's teach people how to do this. So we bought kits, and I think we showed about 45 people how to do it. But just Charlotte Shears is the one that got hooked on it.
So it's, and to this day, you and
Yeah,
she are
we're
the only
just the
ones
two
that
of
do
us
it.
that are
Well, can you
doing
keep
this.
up with production? Because
Sort of. Well, at the bazaar we have a booth of Christmas cards.
oh,
And in July we started making Christmas cards already.
so how's that going? You got pretty many?
Our goal was about 150,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we made it.
And you think you'll sell them all?
Yeah, and it all goes to the scholarship fund.
Scholarship fund. We always want to
And
see
that's
that.
the nicest part about this hobby is you don't accumulate it at home. You know, sometimes you have a hobby,
Yeah,
like quilling. What do you do with it?
yeah.
Yeah, and this,
Let's move it out. Let's
Yeah.
sell it. Let's make it profitable.
right,
And
for a good cause.
and for a good cause. That's right. And
So if anybody else is interested in helping us, we'd love to have you.
You would teach people how to do it?
It takes a lot of practice and a lot of people.
That it does.
And you know, your
You
fingers
have to have the dexterity.
right.
And
Yeah.
sometimes the older you get, the dexterity
I know,
kind of
yeah,
leaves. But there are
yeah.
people that are moving in all the time,
Yeah.
and you never know.
So we'll show them how to do it, and they can practice, and we'll see.
Yep. Well, those are some of the things you do. What else?
But
do you do?
after I sold the bakery, somebody talked me into taking income tax at H&R Block.
So
You didn't know about that, did you?
Well, I kind of did. I think I have a note here that says something about income tax.
Well, then I worked for H&R
You
Block
worked
for
for
12
H&R Block.
years, and then we moved out of town, and then we came back, and then they needed volunteers at Evergreen for low-income people and seniors
Yes.
to do their taxes for
Mhm.
free. So then I did that until COVID hit.
Where did you at Evergreen? You said
Well,
you
a
go
long
there?
time at Evergreen, but we worked for AARP.
Oh, did you?
And then Evergreen needed the parking more than what they needed us.
They needed a
So
what?
then we went to 2 different churches.
Oh,
And,
I see.
But then when COVID hit, you know, we couldn't interact with people.
No.
So we had to do it at home, and I didn't want to do that. So I was doing it
So
until
how many
about
years,
80.
how many years did you do that?
12, 15.
And in those 12, 15 years, to income tax, of course, changes every year, and you had to keep
Well,
up with
when you
all
do
of
it,
that.
when you do it on the computer,
It's all there?
Yeah.
So would you still like to do that these days? Or
I'm
are
a
you-
little old for
are you
that.
finished? I don't know.
I
think,
did it until I was 80.
I think your brain is pretty quick. And you're
Yeah,
doing
so-
what, and your fingers work very well with this.
Yeah, so I'm busy enough.
What a variety of things you've done.
I
Tell me
know.
something else that I don't know.
I don't think so.
What else do you do that you like to do?
No, that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Well, this keeps you very busy.
Oh, and then photography business. You know, I
Oh,
made
yes, and
blocks and-
right now there's a display downstairs, or upstairs, I should
Upstairs,
say, on the
yeah.
6th floor of art.
Yeah,
and,
2 pieces. are
And
up
you've got
there.
2 pieces up there.
But I have lots in my apartment.
Are you still doing that?
No, it takes too much room.
One other thing that we haven't seen, and then I'm going to just add this because I think it's really interesting. You and Don have traveled a lot. You've been, when time came when you could,
Yeah.
and you traveled. Now, she's very honest about what she takes, pictures, but she takes a little magnet each time she goes somewhere. She has in her apartment a wall of magnets. I don't know, how many do you have? 100, 200, 300?
I'm pretty close. Yeah.
Wherever she has been, she gets a magnet. I thought, what a...
Yeah, I don't like to buy souvenirs, you know.
Uh-huh.
What do you do with them when you get home?
And-
So a little magnet.
And besides that, it's a wonderful wall decoration.
Yeah, it is.
I wish we had a camera. We could go there and take a look at that. We do have a camera, but we're not going there today, right?
So whenever I think, oh, did we do all that stuff? Yeah.
Isn't it amazing when
Yeah.
you look back on your
Yeah.
life, all the things you've done? And you've had a very varied life experience.
Yeah, and we lived at different places.
Yes, you've been...
When we got married, we
You've
ended
lived
up
in
in
Germany, haven't you? You've lived in different places.
Yeah.
You were born in the Netherlands, actually, weren't you?
Right.
So you've been around. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. You've given us an insight into your life. And I think what tells us is that, you know, there's different stages in your life. You can do different things.
Right. Yeah. For a while, I was a stay-at-home mom for a
Yes.
long time.
Well,
Because our kids are spread apart.
one of those very important things to do.
And I loved it because I could volunteer too.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So the next time you meet Jan, just say, "What are you doing now, Jan?"
This.
Okay. Thanks so much for being with us this morning, and thanks for giving us your time and showing us a glimpse of your life.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.
All right.
Wow, that was so great.
Very sweet.
It was. And you know what's even cooler?
What's cooler?
Next week, we get her husband.
What?
Yes.
Oh
they
my gosh.
both were so generous. So
Oh, so next week we get to talk with Don?
we do.
Wonderful. Great. I've got a little nonsense for you.
We do. Ooh, okay.
So here's my question. To cranberry or not to cranberry at Thanksgiving dinner?
Absolutely cranberry.
What kind of cranberry?
So I like a cranberry sauce,
Homemade.
but like homemade.
Okay.
Yes.
Not cranberry out of the can.
It'll do, but no.
Mm.
No.
Okay.
I know some people really like the cranberry where it looks like a can. No, I want cranberry sauce and I'm gonna make it.
Okay.
There's some parties where I bring the cranberries and I'm the only one who eats them.
And that's okay.
But it's not Thanksgiving without it, so I always add cranberry
You
sauce
gotta have a
to
little
my...
color, otherwise that Thanksgiving plate gets real beige.
And they're so tart. They just, I mix them with everything.
They're delicious. Yeah.
What about you? Are you a cranberry gal?
Love cranberry. I have a brother who will eat the entire can of the canned cranberry. So my mom actually makes both for Thanksgiving. We have the canned cranberry and then we have a homemade cranberry sauce. And when we were at Turkeyville last week, my favorite part of the whole meal was the cranberry relish. It was delicious. I think I told everyone I saw how great it was. I love cranberry.
Oh, we should eat cranberries together.
All right.
Okay, here's another question for you on the cranberry. The relish, was it cooked relish or raw? Because I've had cranberry relish that I've made too, where you don't actually cook the cranberries. You like zhuzh it up with sugar and like I put jalapeno in it, so it's a little sweet and spicy and
I
tart.
think it was raw. It was served cold.
Yeah.
So I assumed it was raw, but I guess I don't know.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah,
There's
I
so
don't-
many ways to eat cranberries.
There are, and they're all delicious.
Well, let's see what everyone here thinks.
Let's do it.
It's Monday morning, and you know what that means. It's time for nonsense. Nonsense with Noah. Let's hit the halls.
At Thanksgiving dinner, to cranberry or not to cranberry?
To cranberry, of course.
Out of the can or homemade?
Not out of the can.
Not out of the can,
No.
homemade. Perfect. Thank you. At Thanksgiving dinner, cranberry or no cranberry?
Oh, honey, you have to have cranberry.
And what kind of cranberry? Do you like a canned cranberry, homemade
It's
cranberry?
got something with what you get the grinder out.
Oh,
and you
yes.
grind out a little orange in it
Yeah.
and dice up
Ooh.
some celery.
Yep. You go all out with the
Oh
cranberry.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely, because that was my job at home on Thanksgiving. Mother would set the grinder on the table, and I would grind out the cranberries.
So you're a professional cranberry
Well, I wouldn't
maker.
exactly call that, but I would say experienced.
Experienced, I love it. Could you please answer a question for me?
Anything for you, Noah. Anything.
At Thanksgiving dinner, to cranberry or not to cranberry?
Not.
No cranberries at all?
No way.
Oh. Not out of the can, not homemade,
No,
nothing?
No, absolutely not.
Interesting. You just don't like cranberries?
Why is that interesting? You know how picky I am.
I do know that you're picky, but it's a fruit, so I feel like that'd be something you would like.
Yeah.
You're a
Not a
fruits and
fan.
vegetables kind of guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. To cranberry or not to cranberry?
Not.
No cranberry sauce for you?
No.
No versions of cranberry?
No.
Huh. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish then?
Stuffing.
Oh, that's Ashley's too.
Only the way my
At Thanksgiving dinner,
Okay.
to cranberry or not to cranberry?
Oh, definitely cranberry.
Definitely cranberry?
Oh, definitely.
Out of a can or homemade?
No, homemade.
Homemade.
With orange, yes.
Oh, with orange. That's the winner.
Okay.
All right. I think that is all we have for you on this wonderful holiday week. We are so excited for Thanksgiving. We hope you have a lovely Thanksgiving and get to spend time with your family and friends. That's Ashley.
That's Noah.
And we are your hosts. And this has been Monday Morning. Have a great week.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.